Hello, kids. I'm so happy to see you all. And here we're gonna start with the very first question. Uh, but before I start, let me brief you that in this particular session, we all uh, will solve the questions only in this particular episodes. And if you've got any doubts, suppose you don't understand any MCQ, just take a screenshot. I'll also post this video after this live is over. Take the screenshot. At the end of the slide, you will have my number. Share it back to me. I'll revert back to you for sure. But yes, do note that, better. I'll take some time to revert it back because I have lot many things to do in a day. So I hope you all people understand. And somebody messaged good morning. Okay, fine, it's a good morning. Pretty good morning over here even. And so this thing which I've started, that is just initiated from this day. And yeah, a bit of flexing is also there on the screen right now. Okay, so time to start with the chapter number 1, first MCQ. Now the first MCQ which is appearing in front of you people, it is a very silly one. Which of the physical quantity is a derived one? The question is, which is derived one? Obviously, mass, it's a fundamental quantity. Plane angle, it's a supplementary quantity. Time, it's a fundamental. But only one which seems over here, that is force. Force is your derived one. Okay. Do remember, force is the derived quantity. Now, I'm pretty sure you all people remember. That is M, L, T, T, A. I love you. This is M standing for mass. That's what we have made it clear earlier. L stands for length. T stands for time. Another T stands for thermodynamic temperature. That's your thermodynamic temperature. Okay, kiddos. And the next is amount of substance. Obviously, I'll write down the short form. Amount of substance. Another one is electric current. Yes, it's the current one, electric one. I just need to write down E. And the next one is luminous intensity. That is luminous intensity. Somebody has already tweeted over here that the option C, no beta, option C is not correct. Derived one is force because the force is given as mass times acceleration. It is mass times acceleration. So please remember in the formula part. Obviously, but guys, see, my handwritings are not so good, right? But I hope you can adjust it out with this handwriting even. F is equals to ma. Yeah, I can see a comment that yes, sir, it's simple. Yes, you're right. Force is equals to mass into acceleration as it is derived. So this is a derived quantity. I hope it's easy. I can jump on to the next question. Let's go for the second one. And here we have another question. Which of the following physical quantities is not a fundamental physical quantity in SI system? Now, this has luminous intensity, electric current, quantity of matter, and a solid angle. Now, obviously, every quantity which is mentioned over here, right? I wrote it earlier. So you people know it very well, which quantities are there, which are not there, right? Still, I'm asking for the sake of simplicity. What could be the correct option over here? Obviously, undoubtedly, solid angle. Solid angle is a supplementary quantity. Do remember that, right? That's your supplementary quantity. I hope it's clear in your head now. Okay. So if you got this, take a screenshot. I'm not going to go in deep in this one. Everybody knows it, right? So let's focus ahead. So the next question which appears, oh my God, again this question. Now in many apps, this question is given to you people. right? And if I'm not wrong, everybody would also know the answer, but still, for the sake of simplicity and solving, I'm doing this. Now, I'll write down 1 micrometer. That is equals to 10 to the power minus 6 meter, right? After that, 1 Fermi meter, or 1 Fermi, that is 10 to the power minus 15 meter. Got it? Once you have this, we are just supposed to go with the ratio, that 1 micrometer divided by 1 Fermi meter, or 1 Fermi, that is 10 to the power minus 6 meter divided by 10 to the power minus 15 meter. So firstly, meter and meter is cancelled out, and it will be 10 to the power minus 6 plus 15. Everybody sitting over here knows the answer, that now 1 micrometer upon 1 Fermi, that's gonna be 10 to the power 9. That's your final answer. As per this, option A should be the correct option. I hope everybody is getting this. If yes, say yes. If no, not to worry, you will get the explanation once again. But not here, definitely not here. But I'll assure you that I will share you the explanations if needed in further part. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. But such kinds of questions are very common. They are easy. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. I can go with the next one. Everybody sitting over here knows the answer. But this is just the revision of easy section. Unit of a plane angle in SI system is unit of a plane angle. Everybody knows that's gonna be, if it's a plane angle, it's radian, right? We also know some additional part, that if it is given that 0 degree, answer is 0 radian. We also know that if it is given 180 degree, that's equals to pi radian, right? And likewise, if I give you any degree question, you can convert it into radian part, and therefore radian is your correct option. Very good. I can see so many people giving the answer radian. Very nice. Excellent. Keep it up. See, 4 questions till now were easy. I hope you also agree on that. That these 4 questions were nothing. But now, let us start with this question. You see, the question says that percentage error in the distance that is given to us like 125.0 plus or minus 0.5 centimeter is blank. Now, this is the question we can say. We have to start solving this. So, but before I solve this question, I want everybody, a few people, rush to your table, get your pen and paper. If needed, take calculator. But I don't think so. You will need calculator on this, right? Just rush back, bring your notebook or the any rough book, whichever you have, and just gather the stuff. Then I'll solve it for you on the screen. I'm giving you few minutes to gather the stuff. Make it fast. It's an easy question. Very easy question. Well, I've logged them back. Uh, I guess there was a voice crack now. Yes, yes, yes. There was a bit of mistake. Matlab, till I'm audible. There's a bit of glitch over here. You need to respond me back there. Are you able to hear me out? I just need to check it once again. My mic was working or not. See, I'm just waiting for your reactions. If you're able to hear my voice, get me back. Okay. So I'll continue. It's the average error over here, and I'll divide it by the average reading, and obviously I'll multiply by 100%. So it's gonna be like, see, delta D, I'll just write down the things also. It is 125.0 plus or minus 0.5. Okay, and that will be delta. Delta is 0.5 whole divided by 125.0 multiply by 100%. Now come on, compute this and tell me what is the final answer. What is the final answer? I need the answer from you people. Click it up. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Come on, it's easy, easy. Everybody should be able to make it up. If I would be sitting in your place, by the time I would have solved it up. Come on. If I'm not wrong, the answer is 0.4. Come on, I see again somebody texting option B. Ah, yes, option B. There is the error. People are texting B. Say, come on, kiddos. You just have to open up a calculator. In the calculator, just write down zero point 0.5, divide by 125, and then multiply that stuff with 100. You will get your answer 0.4. There's nothing wrong in that. It's so easy. The answer should be 0.4 centimeter. Easy peasy. Some of you have given the right answer, and that's very well. So here I'll write down the final answer. Where's my pen? Okay, let me select it out. No, I selected the incorrect one. Oh, here it should be 0.4 percentage. That's your correct answer. Got it? Yes, many of you have given C option. That's the right option, beta. Very, very, very good. Okay. Yep. That's the right answer. Bingo. Let us move on to the next question. But if, again I'm repeating, if you're not able to get this question, right, don't worry. You can ask me in doubt session. If you're not present in this particular theory, कि सर ये तो पढ़ा ही नहीं था, मेरे को याद ही नहीं है, कोई चिंता नहीं करने का. Ask me again, I'll solve you doubt, but wait for a while. Okay. Next question. That says that in an experiment to determine the density of a cube, the percentage error in the measurement of the mass is 0.26% and percentage error in the measurement is 0.38%. Then what will be the percentage error in the determination of the density? Come on. Now I can see a comment, sir, voice not available. Oh my god. ऐसा है क्या? अरे ये बच्चे लोग सी ऑप्शन पे इतना चिपक क्यों गए? हो गया बेटा सी क्वेश्चन. अभी नया क्वेश्चन भी डाल दिया मैंने. And as for the next question, you can see we have something like mass and volume and all, right? So you need to go on with this question. I'm waiting that somebody in this class will be able to reply to this question. If it is so, I'll be very, very, very happy. Make sure it should be correct, huh? And there's no harm if it's wrong. We are here to learn it out. So even if it's a incorrect guess, oh, many of you texted D D D D D D. अरे ओनली वन बच्चा इज टेक्स्टिंग डी 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 डी। अरे मेरे भाई पठान भाई, रुक जा मेरे भाई, इतना डी 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 डालेगा मैं सही आंसर भी नहीं दे पाएगा, राइट। चलो लेट्स सॉल्व इट आउट। ये इधर लाइन हो गया मेरे से, लेट मी इरेज इट आउट। आई विल गेट एन इरेजर। चलो भाई भागो। हाँ, let's have the pen again. See, first of all we have to understand that density is given by mass by volume, and right, and here you see the shape which is cubical. That means it's a cube given to us. So obviously the volume of cube is L cube. So see, I know, see beta, when I'm solving, you need to means when I'm solving, I always prefer to go for imagining what kind of question is given to me. So I always go for three-dimensional shape whenever it is mentioned. But it's okay if you cannot draw this shape. Okay, so that's your cube. Height is L, breadth is L, length is also L. Okay, so I'll come back over here. Rho, density is given by rho, mass, volume will be, if I say that length is small l, then it's gonna be L cube. Okay, and now I want to go for percentage error, so I'll write down delta rho by rho, that is equals to delta m by m multiply by, oh sorry, they could not stand a chance for multiply over here. It is not possible to have multiply, right? So we have to get rid of multiplication sign first. It is always an addition. Remember, we always go for adding. The power comes ahead and I write down delta L by L. Now remember, our aim was to find out percentage. So multiplying both the side by 100, I'll just write down percentage error in density is equals to, I'll write down delta m by m multiply by 100% plus 3 times in the bracket delta L by L multiply by 100%. But you see the value of delta m into 100% is given to us. How much is that? Mass is 0.26 and length is 0.38. Let us substitute. Therefore, percentage error in density, I'll just write down rho now. That's gonna be, what is the percentage error in the mass stuff? We can see over here that is 0.26, 0.26. Right, now I need is to remove the diagram for a while over here. So I'll just erase it out. Right, I'll get rid of the diagram. Chalo beta chalo bhago diagram. Now, so 0.26 plus 3 times 0.38%. Yeah, I forgot to write down percent over here. You don't forget that. Okay. Yes, people are texting that is option B. Yeah, it is option B. But undoubtedly it's option B. So firstly, 3 times 0.38. That will result into 1.14. So I'll write down 0.26% plus 1.14%. When I add it, right, my final answer will be 1.40. See, the answer is error in density, percentage error in density, I mean. So 1.40 percentage, it's my final answer. So as per this, if you have found out option B is correct, excellent. That is the 100% correct answer. And yes, those I can see Bashir gave it option B, then Gohil gave it B, another Gohil, okay, the same Gohil, all of them gave B. That's good, that's correct. I hope you are understanding this. That's your 1.40%. Very good. Let's go further. And with this, the next question is, oh my god, this is again an easy one. Very easy, smart way to solve this. See this. But actually this is a formula. Everybody knows that, sir. इतना इजी क्वेश्चन डालोगे तो JEE नीट कैसे क्रैक होगा? अरे चिंता नहीं करने का. It's your first session, right? So चलता है. So as per this, Z is equals to AQ. They are asking what is relative error. बेटा देखो relative error ना वर्ड ही ऐसा है. एरर तो हमेशा रिलेटिव में होता ही है. हम तो इसको क्वेश्चन बना दिए. एक्चुअली ये रिलेटिव एरर फिजिक्स नहीं, ये लाइफ है, लाइफ साइंस. अभी देखो रिलेटिव एरर डेल्टा Z बाई Z दैट इज इक्वल्स टू 3 टाइम्स डेल्टा A बाई A. अब देखो ऐसा ऑप्शन दिख रहा है कहीं पे? इफ यस यस, आप लोगों ने सही गैस किया बेटा. ऑप्शन सी यही है इसका सही आंसर. Probably C is right option Basit. Very good Basit. Even the goal, yes you are right. पठान मेरे भाई तो फिर से गलती कर बैठा. बी ऑप्शन नहीं आएगा. हाँ जीन्स वो सही है, ऑप्शन सी सही है. वेरी गुड, कीप इट अप. ठीक है, ऑप्शन बी नहीं है सही, ऑप्शन सी सही है. डाल दो, ये इसका सोल्यूशन है. इतना इजी वाला. अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. 8वां क्वेश्चन देखो कितना बड़ा दिया है. इतना क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते करते बड़ा इसका ऑप्शन देख के डर लगता है, लेकिन डोंट वरी, बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है. देखो क्वेश्चन में आपको बोला गया है दैट x इज इक्वल्स टू ए बी इनवर्स. बस इतना सा बेटा. जब इसका रिलेटिव एरर लेंगे हम लोग, राइट. अभी देखो क्वेश्चन में बोल दिया है डेल्टा ए एंड डेल्टा बी आर इन द मींस दे आर द एरर्स इन द ए एंड बी रिस्पेक्टिवली. मैक्सिमम परसेंटेज एरर फाइंड करके दो. क्या फाइंड करना है? मैक्सिमम परसेंटेज एरर. ठीक है भाई, यूं कर देते हैं. एकदम सिल्ली सिल्ली बात. अरे पठान इसमें घबराने का नहीं बेटा जी, ये तो होता रहता है, राइट. मिस्टेक से ही तो बंदा सीखता है. सो डोंट वरी, डोंट गिव अप, स्टे कंसिस्टेंट, स्टे फोकस्ड. So x is equals to AB. Now I can write down delta x by x is equals to, if I'm going for maximum error, it will be delta A by A plus delta B by B. Now as my task is to go for percentage error, I'll just take percentage error in x. That will be delta A by A plus delta B by B. Put them into the bracket and multiply by 100%. Tin, 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 that's your answer. And if I'm not wrong, as per this, option A seems to be correct. Hanyana, option A is correct. Very good. ये अक्षर फ्रॉम ब्राजील है मेरे भाई. सी नहीं आएगा, सी नहीं आएगा बेटा. सी तो बिल्कुल गलत है. ए इज द राइट. बाशिद फिर से गलती कर दिया तूने इस बारी. ऑप्शन डी नहीं, ऑप्शन ए सही है. ओके चलो भैया. सो क्लिक इट अप, दैट्स योर आंसर. नाउ लेट अस मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज सेकंड लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ द डे. नाउ यू कीप अ वॉच एट योर मींस कीप अ वॉच एट योर वॉच. यू विल फाइंड आउट दैट हमने 8 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर दिया, आधा घंटा भी नहीं हुआ, व्हिच इज वेरी गुड. अरे 8th के बाद सीधा ये तो 10th आ गया. ओ माय गॉड, एक क्वेश्चन यहाँ से गायब हो गया है बेटा जी. ये मेरे स्लाइड शो का कमाल है. कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है. ये क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं. शायद ये कुछ तो होगा ऊपर नीचे. सर इनवर्स है तो माइनस. अरे नहीं नहीं नहीं, देखो मैं वापस जाता हूँ, फिर से आता हूँ. भाई आपको ये याद रखना होगा, मैं आपको समझा दूं कि जब भी x a b इनवर्स दिया है बेटा जी, चिंता करने की बात नहीं. x इक्वल्स टू आप a बाई b लिख सकते हो इसको. और इसका भी फॉर्मूला बेटा जी रिलेटिव एरर तो सेम ही रहेगा. डेल्टा x बाई x, इसका रिलेटिव एरर ऐसे ही आएगा. दैट विल बी डेल्टा a बाई a प्लस डेल्टा b बाई b. बेटा देयर इज नेवर प्लेस फॉर माइनस साइन. हमने इसके लिए जगह ही नहीं रखी है, जीवन में भी नहीं, इधर भी नहीं, राइट. अभी मैंने यहां से 9th क्वेश्चन हटा दिया, राइट. या somebody said 9th flew away. You are right, 9th flew away because there is a reason. क्योंकि मैं बेटा एक क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे डालूंगा जो इसके बाहर का होगा, एमसीक्यू के बाहर का, जिसमें मैं ऑप्शन नहीं देना चाहता. ठीक है चलो अब ये क्वेश्चन देखो 10th वाला. सी द 10th क्वेश्चन. A student performs an experiment for determining the value of G. अभी ये जो है ना बेटा जी, ये कैसे आया, ये आपको पता होना चाहिए। कैसे पता होना चाहिए? देखो एक्चुअली ये G का वैल्यू जो है ये चैप्टर नंबर 2 में एक MCQ में आता है, जिसमें हम लोग ना ऐसे लिखते हैं that the value of time period of a simple pendulum is given by 2 pi under root L by G. Actual formula for time period of a simple pendulum is this one. But what we do is we take square on both the sides, and as per that t square is equals to 4 pi square, under root will go up, so it will be L by G. Now I want to make subject of formula G, so I'll write down G is equals to 4 pi square L by T square. So this is how we get the formula, right? So that's what is given over here. अब यहाँ पे बोला है that error in the length is delta L, error in the time period is delta T, n is the number of times the readings were taken, right? And the measurement of G is most accurate for. अरे भाई सब लोग डी डी बोल रहे हैं भाई, चलो मैं डी टिक कर देता हूं, अब समझाता हूं। हाँ ये सही जवाब है, यही सही जवाब है। देखो इसमें लिखा है डेल्टा एल, सबसे पहले देखो बेटा डेल्टा एम, एल क्या है 5 mm, 5 mm, 5 mm, कम से कम एरर कहां पे है? यहां। अब डेल्टा डी को देखो 0.2 seconds, 0.2 seconds, 0.1 seconds, 0.1 seconds. So in both of these the error is same, right? It is having same kind of error. But then when you come to the attempts of practical, you see इसने सिर्फ 10 बारी किया, 20 बारी, 10 बारी और 50 बारी। बेटा one practical is carried out for 50 times, तो इससे सटीक आंसर क्या मिलेगा आपको? 50 टाइम्स आप प्रैक्टिकल करोगे, ऊपर से आपका एरर जो टाइम में मिल रहा है वो 0.1 सेकंड का है, ऊपर से बेटा जी डेल्टा एल भी 1 mm का है, तो ये तो सबसे अच्छा होना चाहिए ना। सो ऑब्वियसली सबसे एक्यूरेट आंसर आपको यहीं से मिलेगा, ऑप्शन डी से। अरे ये क्या हो रहा है भाई, यहाँ पे तो कुछ कोई पिटने की बात चल रही है, मारा मारी हो गई। हाँ भाई डी ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट। और देखो एक क्वेश्चन गायब, ठीक है? वो क्वेश्चन बेटा जी आपका थ्योरी वाला है, जो हमने पहले भी मतलब क्लास में सॉल्व किया होगा, या तो अगर आप कहीं नए हो। पर ये देखो बेटा, ये जो सेक्शन है, ये फॉर्मूला पता है आपको ना, ये डिराइव करनी होती है। आपको क्वेश्चन में दिया जाता है दैट टाइम इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू लेंथ टू सम पावर, then it is given that it is also proportional to mass to some power, and it is proportional to gravitational acceleration to some power. अब ऐसा क्वेश्चन है, पता है टेक्स्ट बुक का क्वेश्चन एकदम। हाँ जो ये क्वेश्चन दिया है बेटा जी, इसमें आपको x का वैल्यू, y का वैल्यू और z का वैल्यू फाइंड करना है। खबरदार जो किसी ने यहाँ पे डाला कि x बहुत ही बेटा मतलब x का वैल्यू क्या है अनमोल थी, वो ऐसा कुछ नहीं लिखना है यहाँ पे, ठीक है? x x हो गया बेटा, यहाँ पे x है l का पावर, तो ध्यान से l का पावर निकालो, फिर y का पावर निकालो, z का पावर निकालो, एट द एंड यू विल हैव द सेम फॉर्मूला। ये है आपका क्वेश्चन 9, जो कि थ्योरेटिकल है, आपका एग्जांपल है टेक्सचुअल, ये आपको लिख लेना है, ठीक है? तो हर कोई बच्चा 9th एग्जांपल की जगह पे ये वाला क्वेश्चन जो मैंने अभी बताया वो सॉल्व करके लाएगा, ठीक है? चलो विद दिस वी एंड ऑफ द सेशन। अरे यहाँ पे कमेंट में बात करना बंद करो और ध्यान दो। ये देखो आपने पार्टिसिपेशन किया बेटा जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच। यस यू आर राइट, प्रॉब्लम नंबर 1.5 एकदम सही बोले हो, राइट। फिर अगर आपको कोई क्वेरी है, यदि आप कोई असिस्टेंट चाहते हो, तो बेटा ये दिए दिए के नंबर जो है ना, इस पे सीधा सीधा आपको मैसेज डालने का, बेटा जी फोन नहीं करने का, ठीक है? अगर मैं फोन नहीं उठा पाएगा तो फिर बोलोगे सर आपने फोन का जवाब नहीं दिया। हाँ तो फोन नहीं करने का, आप डालो इधर, व्हाट्सएप डालो इधर, ठीक है? मैं उसमें जवाब देगा। चलो विद दिस मेरे हिसाब से हमारा लाइव सेशन 30 मिनटों में खत्म हो रहा है। देखो आपने 10 क्वेश्चंस, तकरीबन 10, चलो 10 नहीं बोलते, तकरीबन 10 पहले ही दिन में आपने 30 मिनट्स के अंदर सॉल्व कर दिए, विच इज वन ऑफ द वेरी गुड सेशन। आई विश कि आप ऐसा मेरे को सजेशन डालो कि सर अभी अगले बारी से 10 नहीं, आप अरे ये किसी ने लिखा x का वैल्यू, ओ माय गॉड। प्रेयस बेटा, ये ना मैं स्क्रीनशॉट लेके तेरे पापा को भेजता हूँ अभी। x का वैल्यू 1 लाख, मैं रुक तो रुक, अभी देखो। अगले सेशन में मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग मेरे को बोलो सर ऐसा 10 क्वेश्चन नहीं, ऐसा 20 क्वेश्चन पढ़ाओ। I'll be really happy to see that. So guys, with this I am ending my lecture. Thank you very much. Jai Mahakal, Jai Shri Ram.